Harry, today's topic is going to be on genealogy, and we have many genealogies throughout the whole Bible. And in the New Testament, we have two of them found in Luke and Matthew. And we're going to be focusing on Matthew chapter 1, verses 1 to 3. This is the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers, Judah the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez was the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram.
Yes, these are the first three verses of the New Testament. Verse 1 says that Jesus was the son of David, the son of Abraham. That went fast. Jesus was born a little over 2,000 years ago, King David 3,000 years ago, and Abram 4,000 years ago. Son of also means a descendant of. So, what is the purpose of genealogy? Many years ago, I started to read the Bible. I was annoyed by the genealogy sections. Who needs all these names? Those people are long dead. We will never meet them. Justin, can you read Matthew 22, 31, 32?
But about the resurrection of the dead, have you not read what God said to you? I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He is not the God of the dead, but of the living.
Here, Jesus says that Abram, Isaac, and Jacob are not dead, but alive. Maybe we will meet them. That is our choice. We all live forever. The location is our choice. Abram, Isaac, and Jacob chose to walk with God. They are alive to God. So are King David, Jeremiah, and Daniel. So are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So, what other purpose is genealogy? All true stories have real people, and all real people have a mom and a dad, just like us. Let's go back a bit. What is the Bible anyway? It is a real history book about a living God. This living God has a living son who together 6,000 years ago started a project and made the first two living people. The rest of the story goes is as the story goes is called history. The Bible is his story, the story of God and us. So how does it all start? Genesis chapter 1. God and Jesus made the universe, complete with a perfect earth, fish, animals, birds, and all the necessary food and shelter for them. Then they completed the project and made Adam and Eve. That was the purpose of all this creation. Humanity was made in the image of God to be like God and to be in personal fellowship with God. God also gave us free will to accept his love in obedience to him voluntarily or reject him, our choice. Adam and Eve chose to take Satan's advice. But God had a master plan through Jesus. Just as all things were made through Jesus in the story of creation, all of us can be remade through a surrender to Jesus. Back to genealogy, the good and the bad. Abel, Enoch, Noah, Abram, Moses, David, and millions more chose to be in fellowship with God. Most did not and provided a challenge to God and to us today. Jesus continues to remake those who come to him. The genealogy continues. And which list are we on?
Awesome. And it's one more thing that shows validity of the Bible as well, or the fact that it's real, is that we have these genealogies, right? Because it's a story of through time and time again of God intervening and working with man, compared to a revelation by one person who's giving us understanding. This is time and time after over and over again of God working with man. What's your thoughts, Harry?
Yeah, and the genealogy has the rogues also, those that didn't do so good, and
Mm,
it's all part of it. And but God is aware of that, and God gives everybody the choice and the chance. And sometimes a really good person has a bad son, and that bad son has a good person. It's all part of it, and there's good things and bad things happening throughout. But God is always offering to redeem people, and He's always offering us that remake through Jesus to be a true child and to come to a good place. And that's the privilege. That's the challenge that we want to take up, and we want to be on the correct list. It's our choice.
amen. Thanks a lot for this, Harry.
Thank you.